back to the Jade Empire. I want to apologize for not updating in so long, but when you start school and you get a new job that you actually like, things tend to take up a lot of your time. Regardless, the thread is voted, and we're going to go with the pirate fortress first. So to start that off, we have to go all the way back to the tea house.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Master Dutong isn't as generous as old Mother Quan used to be. You can't stay here anymore.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
Wonderful. Another troublemaker. Well, you two can rot for all I care. I have plenty of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some? My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first.
If previous videos have been any indication, Rue made a drunken promise and he's not going to fulfill it, so we have to do it for him.
No? But everybody's worried about the dam. Why else would you bother an old drunk like... Oh no. You want to go to the pirate camp, don't you? You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
Unfortunately, there's no real way to get closed fist points off this conversation.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk, but when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
I don't think it matters which option you choose here.
Now, no need to get upset. I'm drunk, but I'm not unreasonable. If you really want to go that badly, I'll take you. You can work out some of that anger on the pirates. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go. I'll be there. I'm a man of my word, despite what you might have heard. I'm not just some useless old drunk. You'll see.
The wine on this man's breath makes me doubt his words, but the look in his eye tells me he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, Meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
We're gonna cut over there because you've seen all of the town by this point.
There you are! I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream, but here you are. I can take it to the pirates if you still want to go. Might be a dangerous trip. The river has been running fast since the dam was opened, but it won't be any worse than the pirates themselves. I'll take you, and if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
I suppose this is the only way for us to continue. I just hope he isn't wasting our time.
I can take you no farther. Be wary in this place. Pirates everywhere. Of course. You can count on me. If any pirates come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use my paddle. Good luck to you in there, and if you need to leave in a hurry, just come running.
If you really need to get back to town, Rue can take you there, but since you don't need anything from the town to complete this area, it's kind of pointless.
Nikno irkut fan sonwisong o fir nawas wasa ir sonwat.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fakir ukno aku. Wonowir apawafo ukir okir wo iferk. Osa ir atanopa uno fakir ukno aku.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
Trip me? Make me crawl like a dog? Yeah, this'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on! Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me, I was just, Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
This is something I miss from the old BioWare games, where you actually got to see what you were going to say instead of subject.
My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them. Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope. I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
It's this kind of binary good-evil kind of decision that I don't like about this game.
I like fancy tricks, especially when it involves me not having to fight. But if you do this, that boy cleaning the pier is as dead as the rest of them.
Your friend's right about the kid, but I still think you should use the rope. Less work for you. But whatever you're gonna do it quick. Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long with their wine.
This is a closed fist run, so of course we're going to use the rope.
Did you see the looks on their faces when that cannon hit them? Now they're feeding fish at the bottom of the river. Too bad about the kid, though. You know, back in my day, we weren't stupid enough to fall for a trick like that. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Yes, we are going to talk to this unusually knowledgeable pirate.
Gao the Greater, as he calls himself, is the leader of the Guild, a powerful crime syndicate. They never used to bother with us until Gao came to power. Gao himself came and took over our operations. He began building the flyers, and he made slaving our main activity. My own men turned on me. Now they treat me like a dog. A few months later, the Lotus Assassins showed up. Gao must have some kind of deal worked out with them. Whatever they're up to, it must be something big. They showed up shortly after Gao took over, working with him and his guild. Inquisitor Lim seems to be in charge of the Lotus Assassins here. Gao and Lim don't get along. They both like to be in charge. Be careful if you run into Lim. There's something very wrong about him.
Of course, you could say the same thing about any Lotus Assassin.
Back in my day, a pirate ship stayed on the water where it belonged. Now they've got some kind of factory up on the top floor where they build those blasted airships. There's something suspicious about those airships. Sure, the pirates use them, but I think that's just a cover so the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please. Ask away, and I'll do my best to answer. Any enemy of Gao and the Lotus Assassins is a friend of mine. Oh, I was more than just a pirate. I was captain. I robbed and pillaged up and down these waters, but I did things differently. We sailed the waters, not the skies. Then Gao came with his Lotus Assassins and airships, and suddenly my ideas were old-fashioned. My men turned on me, and Gao kept me around as a broken-down servant. I spent my life as a pirate, and look where it got me. Now I'm barely above the slaves. If you see Gao, give him a kick for me, even if he's already dead. Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
I actually have some difficulty with the pirate fortress whenever I played this game, and this is the first time I've really died and had difficulty with an area.
Staff! Leaping Tiger!
One of the real reasons why I'm having difficulty with this fight, and while I'll have difficulty with most of the fights, is I haven't upgraded my styles very much, which in hindsight was not a very smart idea, but considering that the staff is not a very strong weapon, and I know that there's at least one upgrade for it in the game, well, I just didn't want to waste the points.
Heavenly Wave! Leaping Tiger!
You'll notice that starting in this part, and you might have seen this bit in previous parts, I'm really starting to diversify the styles that I use. And this is not by accident. This is basically when the game does start to ramp up its difficulty level. And if you are just going to spam the same martial arts style, you are not going to get very far.
Leaping Tiger!
In addition to being when the difficulty level starts to ramp up, this is also when, if you haven't upgraded your martial arts styles, you really start to feel it.
the slaves. You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat, and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
Ukir aku no su'uku ni sisa kanto.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? Don't let her grace and beauty fool you. She's deadly. This is your last chance to get out of here alive.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
Generally speaking, you will get at least one new companion through each of the 3 side areas in Chapter 3. Sky is one of your new companions, and I will go into him at a later date, but there's actually a bit of interesting history behind him. Oh, right, we're fighting. This fight is honestly not a big challenge, and I think that's pretty evident what you're seeing here.
Toad demon form. Spirit thief. Leaping tiger. Death will be your release.
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now.
The continue prompt is one that's usually found in a Tho fan conversation.
My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
This guy has his own theme, so even if I hadn't already told you, I think you can figure out that he's going to be a companion.
It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this is one of the first conversations that the developers made.
Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
I have no real proof of that. The only real reason I would say it is because of that continue prompt, which only occurs in this conversation.
It's funny what things you can learn if you just ask at the right time, like when you have a knife to someone's throat. Things like how to reach the upper levels of this place despite that security door. You're here for your reasons, and I'm here for mine. Somehow I doubt they conflict. Besides, we'll need each other's help to get through that door. The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
I just want to point out that Sky's theme over time and playthroughs has kind of grown on me.
Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots. Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
Sky's one of my least favorite companions, but compared to Caden and especially Karth, he's a breath of fresh air.
Still don't trust my intentions? Have a little faith that sometimes fate provides answers when they're needed most. Either way, we need to deal with that door. Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now? Never fear, there are people I mean to harm, but you are not one of them. I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study? He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before. It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Aw, fuck, it's you again.
Ukir neko sise sayer wosayer nifuyer.
I want to point out that she knew that this was a bad idea and still went through with it. I do not feel any pity for you.
Sayer yo woya yer ni tatatier ni sasapika.
You blind me with your stupidity, and then you want me to help you.
Tier ni sayara wiwituk ni nana winina wa yakaya. Aquaquak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaya nawakuk.
The only reason I'm helping your daughter is because she shouldn't suffer for your stupidity. This is the point where I realized that I hadn't really upgraded my styles very much and upgraded them to compensate, because I was getting really sick and tired of barely doing anything to these guys and then just failing utterly. And I also seem to be stuck in the corner here. I've never seen that happen to me, but I'm amazed I managed to get out of it all.
Tiger. Meant to be. Stop.
At this point of the game, I do have some difficulty with chi management because I have to mix up using the Toad Demon style, trying to heal, and using chi strikes, which I normally don't use, but because I'm having such difficulty, I am using, which just makes things more difficult for myself. Compared to the past few videos, this one runs a bit short, and I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things. But join me next time when we continue our ascent into the Pirate's Fortress.